Hey y'all, welcome back. We are out on the water today. Gonna be doing a little bit of fishing. See what we can do. It's been a little while since I've been in the kayak, so I'm gonna try and see if I can remember how to fish. And yeah, maybe pull back on a couple. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's get to it. So first thing I'm already seeing is we do have a good deal of matted vegetation around. So you best know I'm going to be fishing in and around that. You're fishing on top of it with stuff, in between it with some frogs and swimbaits and stuff. Just see what works. Gotta find out what they're keyed in on. He's got locked in there good. I don't know if I still have him. I got him. Spot, why not that? It'd still be there. Yep, he's right there. I got that one. That's at least a 5 or 6 or something. That's a really good fish right there. Look at that son of a gun. Spawned out for sure. Let's get a weight on her and then put some pictures. Let her go. .3. A little under 4.5 pounds on a Topwater, baby. That's awesome fish right there. All right, y'all. A little over 4 pounds, 4.3 pounder on a Topwater. Yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about right there. Ooh, it was a gar. That was so cool. Oh, a little gar had it. That's hilarious. He didn't even have it. Oh. go. Get in the boat. You're getting in the boat right there. That's like a 2 pounder or so. Really nice solid fish right there. Ooh. Yep. Oh, you're not coming off, boy. Oh. Just might. A little chunky. She's thick. Hey everybody, good morning. We are out on the lake again today. Out at a different spot. Power plant lake, which is easily identifiable given the water's temperature. It's like a really lukewarm, like bathtub temperature kind of water. So I don't know how that's going to affect the fish today, but you know, we're going to find out. And luckily got out here before sun up and it's relatively cloudy, so really hoping that works in our favor today. I'm going to start off throwing some Topwaters, little Whopper Plopper kind of thing, and then just a frog in case I see any kind of heavily, any areas that are heavily filled with vegetation. So I'm going to see if we can't whip a couple up this morning before everything else, before the sun gets up, before it starts getting a little bit hotter. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Well, I mean, that's the perfect conditions for this kind of bait, I think. Rather. Oh, yeah, we got one. That didn't take long. Got those treble hooks in them. Alright, it's a little tiny dinky, but it's a fish nonetheless. A little tiny dink sauce to start the morning on the Whopper Plopper. That didn't take long at all. I didn't even see him bite it. I just didn't see the lure on the top of the water anymore. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Just came off. That's like a solid 2-ish, maybe 1.5 or so. I will take that on a frog any day. And there she goes. Ooh. We didn't even have it. Alrighty, y'all, so the strategy here is really just trying to get close up to the vegetation as possible, and then just working that frog, letting it do its business, all right, and just really hoping that you can hook into one. I mean, I've had, I think, 4 bites on this thing now, 3 or 4 bites on it, and I've only hooked into one, and really, I mean, only landed one so far on the frog. So it's honestly, it comes down to getting a chance, it feels like, but you know, all you can do is just keep on throwing it and hope you get the next one, and really work to set that hook the best way you can when they do bite, right? You gotta try and capitalize on the opportunity you get. Set the hook real good, keep pressure, and winch them out of wherever they're at, because usually when they're eating a frog, they're usually not just in open water. Usually they're up in the the dirties, the mucky stuff. Ooh. Oh, dang it. Get back in there. I don't know how he didn't get hooked. Probably went right in the grass. And I lost him. You're not coming off, buddy. No, sir. No, you're not coming off. Stuck you like a pig. He's got a messed up eye. That's probably why he hit it. Nice little scrawny one. Missing an eye on the left side there. That sucks. See you later, bud. No. Another little chunk on the frog. Really dark, nice fish. There he goes. Alright, y'all, that was a little tiny one on a swim bait. Well, not really tiny, just small. And I just saw a snake. So I think it's time to go. Had me going. It's the worst hook set ever. A little tiny one right there. I'm trying to unhook you, dude. Nice little tiny one on the frog. Ooh, thanks. Another one on the swim bait, smaller swim bait that is. Finally, I got another one. Little dinky. Hey everybody, welcome to another gear review. For today's video, now we're going to be covering what we use to catch our fish and how I actually fished it. So with this video being essentially a culmination of 2 different days worth of fishing, we have a couple different rigs to go through here, right? So first, to start off with my favorites being that of Topwater. So the first Topwater bait I'm going to show you is going to be the little Topwater frog that I was throwing. This is the Googan bait's Filthy Frog, and more of like a bullfrog kind of color. And man, do they just take the paint off this thing. It shows that this thing catches fish. So you want a Topwater frog, this is the one that I would go with if you had a chance. Really good frog, really good. Walks well and everything. The popping version does just as good. So gotta love that thing. I was throwing that on my trusty dusty 7-foot heavy rod, throwing heavy braid, fast reel on there, really just to try to winch those fish out, because in that first lake that I was fishing at, anytime I've ever really gotten a fish there, they just go instantly into the weeds, so you really have to have something to be able to winch them out of there, and this thing does the job and hasn't broken on me. As you can see, I don't hold back. In this video you can see I really put some pressure, at least at that first lake when I was fishing it. So that is going to be the heavy rod, and really just throwing that thing just about anywhere I can, in the vegetation, around the vegetation, bringing it through it, throwing on one edge, bringing it through some open water, and then get on the vegetation again. Anywhere I can throw it, that's where I'm throwing it. And man, it catches fish. The second Topwater is going to be this little mini Whopper Plopper, or maybe more like normal size. The other one is just giant, and kind of a sexy shad kind of color right there. And throwing that on my little 6'9" medium moderate rod. This is the Googan Squad Gold Series Twitch rod, kind of like a Topwater and jerkbait kind of rod. Throwing that on 12-pound mono, reasonably fast reel, not too crazy or anything. I think it's a 6-speed or something like that. But really just that thing, just working in some open water, putting it as close as I can to some either vegetation or some timber, bringing it through there, and just letting the little turbine on the back of there work. And man, it catches some good fish on there. Really good bites just about every time if you get something on there, and this rod did the trick with it as well. So really good way to catch some good summer fish that way. So then the third rig I kind of want to show is kind of a swim bait rig. One of my favorite things to throw around anytime I see a lot of grass. So predominantly in the second lake I was throwing these Googan Squad Saucy swimmers. Other swim bait that I have also throwing in more of a black and blue color. I think it's the Gambler Easy Swimmer or something like that. Really good swim bait as well. I really enjoy those, but really been sticking a lot to these. I've really been having a good time with these. So really liking these, especially in the more clear lakes, as well as not necessarily just clear, but anywhere where there's vegetation I could fish a swim bait around it. Gonna be one of the first things I go to outside of the Gambler baits. And what I was throwing that on was going to be my 7-foot medium heavy right here. I got some 40-pound braid on there, and pretty reasonable, fast reel there. Just slowly winding it, not just like barely turning it, but just enough where I can get the tail on those baits twisting around really good and working it real good. And gotta throwing on that heavy braid and reasonably heavy rod. Gotta winch this fish out of there when they're in that heavy grass. Like I said, just slowly reeling it, bring it through on the grass, in between the grass, anywhere, just about everywhere I throw the frog, I'd probably throw the swim bait as well. Maybe not as thick as stuff, just because this wouldn't be able to winch them out as well. But nonetheless, really good rig, and just one really good fun power fishing bait if you have the chance to fish it. Last rig, but not least, is going to be that of a Texas rig. What I was throwing mainly is going to be the Googan Bait's Bandito bug, in this color right here in the second lake, and then in the first lake I was throwing in more of a Junebug color. This one's actually Alabama Craw. Really good natural color. I really like that one for that. And what I was throwing that on is going to be my 7-foot medium heavy right here, throwing 40-pound braid and 20-pound fluoro leader. Reasonably fast reel, I think it's 6 or 7 speed, something like that. Just throwing that on the edges of grass, and nothing too thick, just because I don't want to get them too stuck in there, or get snagged on something. But just on the edges, working it. Just slowly casting out and slowly lifting the rod up and twitching the rod and getting little appendages to get going in there and get the bass going crazy. And man, does it work? It catches fish, right? I mean, can't deny it. So Yeah, that's all the rigs that I used in this video. You know, my bread and butter. You know, Topwater, swim baits, and Texas rigs. I mean, you really can't ask for more outside of maybe a whack rig too. But I didn't throw it. I was trying to stay away from it because I throw it a little too much sometimes. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. A lot of Topwater action, some misses in there as well. I gotta be real. You know, I do miss some fish occasionally, so just gotta be real with that. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's some decent summer fishing, and yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much. Bye bye.